So here's the question. Should you divorce your spouse? Should you get a divorce? I'm going to cover 3 questions for you to know exactly whether this is something you absolutely have to do, or in fact, you know what, things are okay. Stick around. Hey everyone, this is RC Peck with my Ask RC videos, and I want to talk about a really important question. Should you get a divorce? Should you divorce your husband? Should you divorce your wife? I have 3 questions for you to ask yourself that will really get to a hell yes or a no. Now, I am divorced, and I know other divorced people, and what I can tell kind of being outside of it is most of marriages are kind of crappy. They're maybe okay, they're maybe nice, like, yeah, we get along, like, yeah, it's like vanilla ice cream. Most marriages are sexless marriages. That's actually a good sign to know whether you're even in a good marriage. Do you even still have sex? But that's not the topic of this video. This is, should you divorce your husband? Should you divorce your wife? So I have 3 questions. Now, even if you're single or you love your spouse, this video is going to help you because it's going to start to teach you, to show you oh, it's really about the questions I ask, whether it's about my mutual fund, don't own mutual funds unless in your 401k and you have no other choices, your ETF, your investment, but this is about asking the right questions and getting clarity and control over your life, over your finances, over your relationships. So here we go. There's 3 questions. Okay, number one. If both of you had $5 million, would you stay married to her? Would you stay married to him? So this is a very polarizing question. If it's like, wait, we both have $5 million, now I'm out of here. That kind of tells you where the marriage is. And it doesn't matter whether it's 5 million or 6 million. It's not going to be 50 or 500, right? There's no lottery here. But the point is that you both are left in good financial states after the divorce. And if the answer is, yeah, if we both had 5 million after divorce, we'd get divorced right now. That's telling you the quality of your marriage. So that's the first question. That's a very clarifying, clear question. So that's the first one. Okay, the second one is, if you had a free night, if you actually got to choose who you spent it with, would you want to spend it with her? Or would you be like, my free night, I want to be with my guys, or I want to be on my own. So if you don't want to spend that free night with him, that's really telling you something about the marriage. Like, I don't want to spend my time with this person. And it's a really clarifying question. Like, oh, you get a day off of work. Who do you want to spend it with? Right? If you don't want to spend it with that person that you're legally married to, then that's telling you something about the marriage. And again, it's a very clarifying question. Okay, so there are 2 questions. Here's the third one. Now, this isn't a question about marriage, but let me say it too. And my marriage counselor said this to me when I was in marriage counseling with my ex-wife. When are you the most you? Like, who's that person you're around when you're the most you? I was like, oh, Chris Nordstrom. I was like, oh, I'm around Chris or Glenn. I'm me. I'm fully on RC, who I am, swearing, funny, like all these things about me. Like that's where I'm most me. And when I realized when my marriage therapist asked me that, I was like, oh, it's not my wife. I can't be me around my wife. And so this third question is to ask you, when you are your most you, who are you with? And if it's not your spouse, I think that's a problem. Now, this video is not going into whether you should actually get a divorce. This video is really about a clarifying question, in this case, 3 questions, but you could ask any one of those to really have you go, you know what? It's not a hell yeah, it's actually a hell no. Other videos, I'll get into how you go through those process and how you do it so there's as little trauma and drama in it. But right now, 3 clarifying questions to know whether you should divorce your husband, or if you're with the best spouse, if you're with the best wife possible. Because here's the thing, everyone, this is our only life. This is our only life. Thanks, guys, for being in my world. I appreciate you watching this video. If you like this video, you will love our other videos. then please click the like button. Let's see how many likes we can get on this. Leave a comment. Where am I right? Where am I wrong? Where did I get it wrong? What questions do you have about your own marriage? I've gone through it. I've worked with people for 23 years with their finances. And work with couples. Money tells you a lot about humans and marriages. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.